Hello, it's me. I'm back. It's been about a week and a bit, so some stunning comeback this is. After all this, you've probably not even noticed, have you? I hope you have, and that you missed me, and that today you get some satisfaction out of the fact that the reason I've not been around is because I've been enjoying the marvellous February Chicago weather. Yes, I said that, the marvellous February Chicago weather, because it's been immense. The experts got it wrong. Okay, prompting me to fear for my life moving here. In fact, like I've often said, the only thing that I've really had concerns about when it comes to moving to Chicago is the gigantically cold ice bucket of life that is the winter here. So that's the best description I could think of off the top of my head. I should have written that down beforehand. And now it makes the video that I did a few weeks ago rather obsolete, the video in which I gave advice for surviving a Chicago winter weather. Really, that video should have consisted of me in a t-shirt and some shorts saying, hello, cheers, here's a pina colada, look at my shorts, aren't they nice? Don't look at my shorts. I'm not actually wearing any right now. I'm not naked, is she? So that's... And speaking of clothes, one person's reaction to that video was thus, and I quote, "Dude, you need to man up. This is the wimpiest winter ever. Also, you need a manssiere or a bro for your man breasts. I bet those get cold first." No, they don't, because I wear a corset. That was Richard Epping. So, and if you know somebody by that name, feel free to tell them that they are very comfortable with their sexuality, and I applaud them for it. But hasn't it? It's been unseasonably warm, not just in Chicago, but I gather across the United States. And since Friday, going through to next Friday, it's going to have been in the 60-degree weather virtually every day of this week, which is obviously beautiful. Spring has come early, spring has sprung in a way that is clean and efficient. And I don't know what I'm talking about, but it is very unexpected. And I was walking around happily in this t-shirt showing off my cleavage, and got a lot of looks on the train, of course, for that, because most people are weird. They were wearing their winter jackets even though it was still... I think they're so used to it. It's like birds, you know, you're seasonably trained to act a certain way or dress a certain way. Not that birds really dress a certain way, they wear their wings and their feathers, but you do that, and so when the winter hits, even if there is this kind of this level of climatic freedom to dress however you want, people still dress how they would have dressed had the winter been as ferocious as normal. And I'm the only one there in a t-shirt and shorts.
I noticed that today too.
It's weird. I saw somebody in a bobble hat. Yeah, it was a Cubs one, don't get me wrong, although Cubs are out of season right now. No offence to the Cubs, they are the world champions, American champions. But who wears a woolly hat in 64-degree weather?
Yeah, it was really warm out today. But
in your area of the world, because I'm so insular now when it comes to Chicago, I don't sort of keep track of everybody's weather systems. So are you out soaking up the sun? Let me know in the comments below, and you know, if you've done anything quite remarkable, like you've taken all your clothes off and you've been to that beach in Michigan. If you've done that, don't tell me about it. Just keep it a secret.
Hopefully next time Lawrence will actually have a scripted and well thought out video.
So
stick around for that.
Takes time. You can't expect me when the weather becomes this luxurious. Luxurious is now a word. I've made that up.
Luxurious is a word.
No, luxurious. I've put a B in there, you know. But now that the weather is this luxurious, you know, writing scripts becomes that, the motivation
laborious
is gone. Luxurious, laborious, laborious. We're all making up words, just me.
Laborious is a real word too.
I know laborious is a real word. I changed it to luxurious, which sounds like luxurious, but I'd just done that. And what the heck is going on?
I don't know.
This is what happens with seasonal defective disorder, but now seasonal... What's it called? Seasonal affective disorder. That's what happens when seasonal affective disorder hits. I go loony. Except on this occasion, the weather's been switched, so my brain's been switched, and now I think I'm a panda. Pandas they're probably having a hard time. If there are pandas here in Chicago now, they're bricking it. because they rely on a consistent climate change, for want of a better word? No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that if they're here, they're in a zoo and they're being fed bamboo.
And not slaughtered. That's good.
Probably not.
Yes. There's only so much you can say about weather, but whether or not, because it's a different kind of weather. It's got an H in it, 2 H's. But whether or not you care for the weather, last weekend, the wife and I, for our anniversary / her birthday / Valentine's Day, God, I'd love to / Valentine's Day. We went up to Wisconsin, which, you know, in my head is even colder than Chicago, and yet it was 50 degrees with wind, you know, provided by me, but also nature. I had some say in that. And it was wonderful, so stay tuned, in fact, for my next video, which is going to be Finding America, a Brit's visit to Wisconsin, Milwaukee mainly. But it was quite a nice experience. Good to get out and eat some cheese. You can eat cheese virtually anywhere, but this is specifically Wisconsin cheese, so stay tuned for that and more coming this Thursday. Until then, have a very warm afternoon, evening, night, morning, whenever you're watching this. Bye.